Everything we've talked about so far was only the beginning. Because now, humanity destroys itself. The Great Mushroom War begins. But before the first bomb ever fell, the elementals already knew. Through terrifying visions of a dark future, they saw civilization collapsing. And seeing this coming devastation, the ice elemental of that era created an ice prison, sealing herself away in suspended protection from the danger that was about to arrive. And then, it happens. The detonation of the mushroom bomb. A massive nuclear explosion that destroys continents, permanently alters Earth's climate, and poisons the very fabric of reality. The blast doesn't just kill, it mutates. Anyone exposed becomes twisted, transformed into horrifying, mutagenic, zombie-like beings. But the bomb creates something else, something far worse. From its catastrophic magic and radiation is born a being of pure extinction, the Lich. Shortly after the Great Mushroom War, the third Catalyst Comet arrives, the Blue Catalyst Comet. As a direct counterbalance to the evil brought by the Green Comet, this one embodies good. About 5 years later, in the ruins of the Old World, Simon Petrikov and Marceline bump into each other and begin traveling together. In the middle of a shattered wasteland, they become each other's only family. But the Ice Crown continues to corrupt Simon's mind. The longer he wears it, the more unstable he becomes, more erratic, more dangerous, until finally, after years of mental deterioration, when Marceline is around 10 years old, Simon leaves her. Not because he stopped caring, but because he knew he was becoming a threat to her. Before disappearing, Simon summons someone to watch over her in his place, Hunson Abadir, Marceline's father, the father she never truly knew. A little over half a decade later, Marceline is now 18. No longer under her father's care, she becomes a vampire hunter. Using her demonic abilities, she gains the powers of every vampire she defeats. Around this same time, the few remaining humans on the mainland wear animal hats as disguises, protection against vampires and rainicorns alike. But they know the mainland is no longer safe. A major shift is coming. Then, the vampires attack, led by the Vampire King. Marceline confronts him and stops the invasion, but at a terrible cost. She is turned into a vampire, making her the last vampire in Ooo. Meanwhile, humanity's salvation arrives in the form of what will one day be known as Founders Island. There, they build a guardian, designed to protect them from outside threats, but also to prevent anyone from leaving. Those who attempt escape are called hiders, and as technology advances, seekers are created and equipped specifically to hunt them down. For nearly 1,000 years, no human leaves the island. Almost 200 years after the detonation of the mushroom bomb, something else extraordinary happens. The gum that had begun appearing all across Ooo gains sentience. The Mother Gum is formed. And only two beings are known to have emerged from it, Bonnibel and Nettie. A few years after leaving the Mother Gum, Bonnibel and Nettie discover a candy juice tree and build their home around it. At this time, Bonnibel creates relatives for herself, Uncle Gumbald, Aunt Lolly, and Cousin Chickley. And this becomes the foundation of Candy Town. But Uncle Gumbald has different ambitions. He wants to create a full candy city, and he plans to use Dum Dum Juice to remove Bonnibel and Nettie from his path. The plan backfires. Bonnibel overhears him discussing it and turns the situation against him. In the chaos, Gumbald is dummified instead. After this event, Bonnibel declares herself princess. Centuries later, the Candy Kingdom is well on its way to completion. During the middle stages of the kingdom's development, Bonnibel is visited by Shoko, an early reincarnation of the Blue Catalyst Comet. Shoko is a mercenary sent to steal an amulet in Princess Bubblegum's possession, but after befriending her, she still completes the mission. She steals the amulet. And as she escapes, she falls into a radioactive river. Her body becomes disfigured and mutated. She dies at the base of a tree, the very tree that will one day become Finn's treehouse. And that brings us to one of the most mysterious and devastating events in all of history, the Margles incident.